Hey guys, it's Jess coming to you on day 4 of Thrive. Welcome, everybody. I am going to kind of give you a recap of everything that I've experienced over the last 4 days and kind of the progression of how things are going. Let's start with day 1. I know that I kind of talked to you guys on day 1 about everything, but I just kind of want to go over it now that I've had a couple more days under my belt. Let's see, day 1 I started, and my husband's doing it with me, so that's been really great. Day 1, I had kind of a lull in the middle of the day, and I felt like that probably shouldn't happen, so I ended up doing another half shake about 1:30, 2 o'clock, and that helped me kind of get through the day. But I didn't want to make that a habit because I know a lot of people only do half shakes, and I just didn't want to overdo it, especially on the first week or whatever. Day 2, I woke up fine. Not much different, I felt, but I didn't have that lull on day 2 that I usually get. I had a nice steady energy all day. That evening, though, my face started feeling warm. I started kind of getting a little flush. I started getting a dull headache, kind of, in the front, and my eyes started hurting like I was coming down with something. But it was very light, and I didn't really think much of it. Like, I hope I'm not getting the flu, because you know me. I hope I'm not getting the flu. Oh my gosh, I'm going to end up in the hospital. So I went to bed, slept very soundly through the night. I don't think I even rolled over all night long. It was nice because usually I get up 2 or 3 times a night to use the bathroom, and every little noise wakes me up. I mean, I was sound asleep all night. Woke up, my head still hurt though. I had a little bit more like achiness behind my eyes. My face felt warm like I had a fever. I'm like, this is not good, but it wasn't bad. It was just you can probably see I look a little flushed today even, and that's fine now that I know what it is. My body was started to detox. So yesterday, I told you guys I was going to do a day 3 video to kind of let y'all know how things were going. I felt so crappy during the day yesterday. I did not want to do that to you guys and scare everybody away. So the girl I had gotten Thrive from, she messaged me just to check up on me and see how I was doing. And I told her kind of what was going on. She says, "Oh, you're detoxing." Like, oh, why didn't I think of that? I'm detoxing. That makes complete sense because I had kind of dry mouth, I had the flush face, I had the achiness, I had my energy was great, my body felt great. That's how I knew I wasn't really sick. It was all the symptoms were kind of up in my head area. And I knew from starting the ketogenic diet, I knew what those detox symptoms were. I just didn't put 2 and 2 together, thinking that this Thrive experience was going to be the same, like it was going to give me detox symptoms. I knew that had the probiotics in it. I knew that had all the vitamins in it. I knew that had a little caffeine in it. But I didn't realize that, yeah, it's kind of auto-correcting everything in my body right now. And it's getting rid of all the junk and things like that. So as the junk is getting cleaned out and cleaned up, my body is going to have some weird effects from it. And now that I know what it is, I'm fine. So last night I did notice like I said, my energy was fine all through the day. I didn't have the lull. I didn't feel low energy, although I kind of felt like I was coming down with something. And last night, about 9 o'clock, I was waiting up on my son because he had an archery tournament yesterday, and they didn't get home until about 11:30. But come 9 o'clock, I was sitting on the couch, could not keep my eyes open. I was wore out from the day because I was just going all day long yesterday. Um, I was just wore out. And I messaged him. I said, you're going to have to call me. I've got my ringer on high because I'm not going to be able to hear you whenever you just text me and let me know when you're going to be home. So I laid here on the couch and slept until I got the phone call that he was almost home. But yeah, I was so ready to go to sleep. And then I got home with him, made sure everybody was kind of settled in for the night, and I went to bed and just slept super soundly. Had some weird dreams, a couple of weird dreams, but I I'm a regular dreamer anyway, and didn't get up again, and got up this morning, didn't feel tired, didn't really want to go get back to bed after I got my husband off to work, but I did. I went and laid down for about 45 minutes, uh, but didn't feel like I needed to. And whenever I got back up at 6 o'clock, I didn't feel like I needed to sleep any extra, didn't feel like I needed to lay there for 15 minutes waiting, like, should I go wake the kids up now or rush them out the door later? I went ahead and got on up and got them up earlier than I usually do, because we are usually running late because I can't get out the door or I can't get out of the bed. Did my normal routine, took my capsules, and then later on had my drink and put my patch on. And I made a cup of decaf coffee because that's what I usually do when I have to take my daughter to the doctor. I usually take a cup of coffee with me, and while she's in the doctor, I'll sit and drink my coffee and read on my phone or whatever in the waiting room. Not today. I made that cup of coffee, I had a few drinks out of it, and I left it sitting on the counter because I didn't even want it. It didn't appeal to me. I didn't feel like I needed to have it. It didn't even taste that great. And I don't know if it's just that decaf coffee or if I'm going to have to use more. I don't know. It just tastes like water to me. I don't really like it. But that's good because then I won't want to drink coffee at all. Although I really love coffee. It's my thing. I love it. And my energy is still really good. It's almost 1 o'clock now. I had my lunch. And before the kids get home, I'll be down there on the treadmill. And then I got to get a little work done. Go to the post office. But I don't feel like, I usually do at this time where I just want to lay on the couch and watch my soap operas. I'm ready to do something. The other thing I have noticed in just like yesterday and today is I'm not really hungry. Like, I ate lunch today only because I hadn't eaten anything all day. I know that doing the shake so early in the morning is breaking my fast, but I think with all like the vitamins and nutrients that are in it, like, I don't feel like I'm missing out on breakfast in the morning, or I don't know. There's just something about it that it makes me not hungry, and I think it's the appetite suppressant that's in it is working now. That's great. My husband has told me this morning he feels that way. Like he says, don't make me a breakfast sandwich this morning because that shake fills me up and I can't eat that breakfast every morning. I said, okay, that's good because that's less work for me in the morning. He said, just make me some bacon and put it in a container. I'll take it to work. So who knows if he ate his bacon or not. So far, so good. I feel like Thrive is really doing what it said it would do. I'm kind of waiting to see if maybe that energy kicks into high gear. Like if it gets even better than this, or does it just stay a nice, even energy throughout the day? And I can handle that because I kind of feel motivated to move and do things. It's not an overwhelming, like whenever I was on the Adipex, where if you didn't get up and move, you felt like you were going to jump out of your skin and you were jittery. This is just nice and even, and the things that I want to do, I feel motivated to go and do them because I'm not super tired. I'm not super feeling lazy or anything. So far, so good. I'll let you guys know in a few more days how I'm feeling. I had talked to a lady yesterday and she said, she had detox symptoms really bad and she was under the supervision of her doctor at the time. She says she probably would have given up on it if her doctor didn't tell her that it was normal, because she said she was feeling so bad. She said, but 3 or 4 days later is when everything kicked in the way, and she was feeling the way she was supposed to feel. So I'm kind of waiting on that to see if, it gets better. It gets better than this because I'm already feeling way better. But I can't wait to see if it gets even better. I don't know. We'll see. And I'll be here to let you guys know. If you have any questions or comments or want to continue to watch me in my journey, then you can comment below. You can subscribe to me. I would be happy to have you. As you can see, I am brand new at this. The videos will get better. Hopefully, at some point, I can have other people on and we can talk about things. I don't know. We'll see. Also, before I let you go, I was wanting to say, because this is about my weight loss journey, this week has been kind of difficult also because it was Valentine's Day. And although we didn't really do anything special, there's been a lot of candy in the house. And I did partake a little bit of the candy in the house, and I'm not proud of that. But my weight hasn't really moved this week, and it's understandable. I know why. But I have, since the beginning of February, I have lost a 1/2 inch around my waist, 1/2 inch around my stomach, and a 1/4 inch around my neck. So I am happy about that. And hoping I can get that scale moving downward, get rid of all the candy in the house. The girls the kids, I should say, are doing a pretty good job of that. So, my husband, he can say, no, I'm not going to eat it, and he'll sit there and he'll never eat it. Me, I'm sitting there looking at it all day like, hey girl, what you doing? And then she starts talking back to me. And then it's gone. So, if I can get it out of the house, that would be great. If he would stop buying it and then just letting it sit there, that would be great too. But, whatever. Anyway, I'll let you guys go for now, and I'll be back in a few days to fill you in on any changes or any successes or progress that I've had. If you want me to talk about something specific, just leave it in the comments and I'll be sure to work that into my next video. And if you guys have any questions or need anything, comment that also. And I'll try to write back and answer any questions you might have. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks. Bye.